It might seem like crypto is stagnating, but it's only getting started. Cryptocurrencies are becoming more and more mainstream by the minute, and as such, there are many theories out there about its potential in the future. So in this video, we're taking a look at what cryptocurrency will look like in 10 years. When the internet first came into being, there was no telling what its future would be. There's no one that could have predicted how it's being used today, which is exactly what many people assume about crypto as well. Since it is such a radically new technology, the possibilities are truly endless. There are many experts that have some sort of opinion about its use case in the future. And one of them said it would become a vital part of the world economy. Not just that, since crypto has slowly been making its way into every aspect of our lives, he also said that we need to look beyond finance when thinking of crypto. Just like the internet has created multiple new platforms that didn't exist before it, so too will crypto in a decade. As time goes on, the world is becoming more and more intertwined, and it is no longer impossible for a person living on one end of the globe to communicate with someone living on the other end. But while this is much easier, investing across borders is still a hard thing to do. The reason for this is the currency exchange that has to happen. This is another aspect of the world that could be completely revolutionized by crypto. Since crypto doesn't have as many hurdles when it comes to transferring money from one end to the other, it would make the task of those at the currency exchange obsolete. It's always true that when a new technology comes along, it leads to people losing their old jobs, and this is a reality that we have to contend with in the coming future that's going to be filled with crypto. Crypto is not just about buying and selling a certain coin like Bitcoin or Doge. It's so much more than that, and one of the key pieces of new technology that has been brought to the market by crypto is of course the blockchain. There are many uses of the blockchain currently, but in the future, it's been predicted that almost 25% of all activity will be done on it. Just like cryptocurrencies use the blockchain for their payments, it could potentially be used to store many other things. Since it is basically a public ledger, it could be used to store, for example, tweets made on Twitter. Since Twitter has been getting more and more into crypto, this is not entirely out of the question as well. One of the biggest benefits of this would be the efficiency that would come with it, and that is for sure going to lead to a lot of innovation in the world. But since crypto has become somewhat riddled with scams, everything in the future related to it has to be done in a way that's completely legitimate, which is going to be one of the hardest things to accomplish. One of the biggest conveniences that the internet has brought with it has been the concept of online shopping. People can relax on their couches and order whatever they want from the internet, and that object is going to show up at their doorstep a few days later. But while we're currently buying physical goods online, crypto is going to lead to a boom in people purchasing digital items. Things that can only be used in the crypto space are going to be one of the most purchased items online. This has already become somewhat of a reality with the introduction of the metaverse. There are people out there that are getting their hands on digital pieces of land, which they assume will appreciate in value over the coming years. While all these things are most certainly possible, one of the enabling factors that is necessary is the amount of people using crypto. By some estimates, the number of people involved with or using crypto is in the tens of millions range. This number could skyrocket to being around 1 billion people in 10 years, so just imagine how radical a shift crypto would go through then. And since the whole concept of crypto is based on the fact that it is decentralized, the people using it will have even more control over their lives. For example, they wouldn't need a third party to advertise something for them. They could just use the crypto space to fulfill their needs. Another benefit of billions of people using crypto is that all of that will be free from the control of banks or any other controlling organization. In essence, people will have free reign to use their own assets whichever way they want to, and that is an exciting thing to look forward to. These were some of the details on how crypto could look like in 10 years. The future could either be unbelievably bright or unimaginably dark, and it's up to us to decide what it'll be.